Welcome to Carrier Station. Today we are going to start a new series of tutorial in which we are going to model jigs or fixture. Basically, jigs. What are the jigs? If you don't know, jigs are the devices that are used to hold the workpiece. And we are going to start a series of tutorial in which we are going to see how we can model a jig in SolidWorks. I'm starting this series because if you search on the YouTube, then you can't find any channel or any tutorial regarding how to make a jig. So I'm going to start this. First of all, we are going to make a part. Here is our part. That's our part one. So for this, let's start. I'm going to select the front plane sketch. First of all, I'm going to draw this one. As you can see, for this I'm going to take a center rectangle, make a rectangle dimension. This one 85, and this one is going to be 125. Okay, next this triangle has done. Now we have to make this step line command. From here, make a straight line, then bottom like this. Okay, we have come here. This is straight to the rectangle. Let's make a escape. Again, select the line. um, Select this point, press Ctrl, select this point, and this is vertical. Okay, now select the line. From here I'm going to make a step. Let's zoom it. Now from here come like this. Now similarly downward, then horizontal, then a vertical line, and here. Okay, next is we are going to make relations like this line. Press controls like this line, and these tools are equal. This one and this one is equal, and okay, everything is done. Now we need a fillet here. Okay, dimension 2 mm. Select this one and this one. 2 mm, or let's select 3 mm. Fillet of 3 mm radius at this edge and this edge, and okay. Now next is smart dimension. This one is going to be 30 mm. Height is going to be 10 mm. This one automatically it's come to 10 mm. Now next is this line. Escape, select the line. This one is going to be 2 mm, and all dimensions are done. Now let's check. Yep, everything is done. Now we are going to extrude it. Okay, let's extrude it. Features, extrude boss base, and select the mid plane, and select contours. Okay, this one and this one. We have two contours, and let's extrude it up to 100 mm or little more, 300 mm, 250 mm, or 225 mm. Okay, 200 mm. It's look good. Okay, it's done. Now there is one more thing, sketch, or let's select the we can select this face and make a circle shape, and we can extrude it, uh, and we can select the front plane and then we can sketch over it. It's up to us. I'm going to select this face sketch, then we can mirror this whole sketch on the right hand side. Circle, control A to take it to the normal. Let's make a circle here, and yeah, okay, only one circle we need here. smart dimension from center to origin distance, let's make 20 mm, and this circle is going to be 35 mm. Okay, features control 7 for isometric view extrude boss base, and this one is going to be only 25 mm or 20 mm. 20 mm is okay. Now next is like this one, sketch circle, find the origin. Here is the origin of the center of the circle, not the origin, sorry. Circle and smart dimension, this circle is basically 20 mm. Features extrude boss base, and this one is going to be 25 mm. Now next there is a hole. So okay, one more thing, control 7, this extrude to edit sketch. Let's change its 35, let's make it of 45 mm. I am increasing its diameter. Okay, 45 mm, control 7, and one more thing, now we need to change its also 20, let's make it of 25 mm, and okay. Now select this face, sketch, select the circle, find the origin. How you can find, just move your cursor over the circle and you can find the center of the circle. From here make a circle. Smart dimension, you can press Control 8. For isometric view it's totally up to you, Control 7. This circle is going to be 15 mm. Okay, Control 7. Features extrude boss base, oh sorry, extrude cut, and this cut is going to be through all both. It's done. Now next is simply we have to mirror. Mirror face plane, select the front plane. Features, you can select from here. We want to extrude mirror these two. Okay, now okay, extrude cut is remaining here, so we can make extrude cut or we can mirror it. Let's try to mirror front plane, extrude cut, and okay, Control 7 from the back. Uh, it's done. Our workpiece is ready. Okay, one more thing, there is a strap here, so let's make it by, we have to create a plane from reference geometry. Okay, let's wait a minute. Okay, we are going to uh, front plane for the reference, and this one is going to be at a distance of 20 mm, or let's increase it 30 mm. Okay, one plane on the left and similarly plane, uh, not from the plane one, reference is same front plane, and this time it's going to flip offset, and okay, uh let me check edit features. Okay, these two are very near, so I'm going to increase it 45 mm. Okay, and plane one, edit features 45 mm, and okay, now it's look good. Control 7, select this plane, you can select any one of the plane, sketch, Control 8. You can see here, we are going to select the line from this edge to this edge at certain height and close this triangle. Smart dimension, we have to only give this dimension, and this one is 85 mm, and okay. Similarly we can create it on the left side, or we can first make this extrude this and then we can mirror on the left hand side. It's totally up to us, or we can mirror entities. We want to introduce to mirror this line, this line, and this line. Mirror about, mirror about, then select mm, right plane and OK. So it is done now. Control 7, and we are going to extrude it by using the mid plane and 20 mm. Okay, 20 mm. Yeah, okay, 20 mm. And now similarly, we are going to select plane 2, sketch, control 8. Now we just need to select the line and copy this triangle. Find the edge, okay, from here, here, and close this. Similarly, from here to the edge, here is the edge. Find the point and close it. You can mirror this by making only one, but it's up to you how you want to make the sketch. Extrude was base, mid plane, and 20 mm. Okay. Now click on the plane 2, hide, plane 1, hide. Our workpiece is done. Now control S to save this. We are going to save it on okay, documents, and we are going to make a folder as um, jig. Okay, and here our first and we are going to make the box jig right now, box jig, and that's our first tutorial, one dash box jig. And in this we have made a workpiece. That's our workpiece. Okay, now we are going to make a box jig. So um, let me show you. um, Open. Okay, close it. And for the box jig, okay, let me again open our workpiece. Box jig is very simple. We have to just make a box of slightly increased size than our workpiece. Then we need some bushes that we need to hold. We are going to make the jig just to make this hole, this one hole, and one on the back side. For this we need bushes. Jig has the bushes where we want to make the hole, so we need two bushes. One is going to place on this side and one on the back side, two bushes. Then we need pins. Jig has the pins that support jig, so we will make one, two, and two for the back. That means four pins that is going to be placed, one here, and one on the two on the back sides at said place. And then this is the right and this is the left side. Then we have to make the pin for the front and the back side. That's mean one tap pin over here and one tap over here. That's mean two type of pins. And then we will make the cover for the jig. That all we are going to do in this tutorial, the part. And we are going to make a box. For this first one is like top plane sketch, center rectangle, make a rectangle of one dimension is 300 by 150. We can change it later as per our requirement. Okay, let's make it of 175. Features, extrude boss base. We are going to extrude 15 mm. Okay, 10 mm. And now control 7 for isometric view. The bottom face, sketch, and control 8. Just click on the face, convert entities. Now offset. Select the line and 10 mm. Yes, okay. Now again control 7 for isometric view. We are going to extrude it up to this arrow to take it to the upward side, and the height is going to be 150. Okay, now save it as Control S, and this is our box. Now open this to in the assembly, then we can check uh, the dimensions of our box and the workpiece, both are same or not. Let's insert box, and in assembly you have to first come on this drop down and turn these two icons on. Now you have to move your cursor on this origin, your box will automatically come to the origin. Now click Control 7 for isometric view. Now we are going in assembly and insert component workpiece. Now let's see both are of same dimensions or not. For this meet uh, this face and rotate it this face. Both are going to be coincident. Okay. Control 7 for isometric view. Now we are going to use advanced mate and width mate. First side, then opposite side. In the second box, uh, one side and the opposite side. Be it will becomes at the center. Okay. Now again we need width mate. You can select the first side and the opposite. Now one side and the opposite. Control 7 for isometric view, and it's done. Now let's see Control 8. There is a distance, there is a distance, and all are okay. All distances are okay. Control 7. Now let's check the height. Control 8. Click on it and change transparency. The height, we have to increase the height because the height is nearly equal to the workpiece height. So change transparency, open part, boss extrude, edit features, 150, let's make it of 175 mm, and okay. Control S to save it. Now close it, and yes, I want to change in assembly. Control 7. Now you can turn these two icons off. Now we are going to let's wait a minute. Part. I'm going to change its appearance. Let's make it of metal and mm, silver, and in silver stain finish silver. Okay, and color, I'm going to put the color of okay. Control S to save it and close it. Our box open. Box is going to be of iron. Here is the iron, and in iron cast iron. Okay, cast iron. And color, I'm going to make it of light color. Okay, Control S to save it and close it. Now we are going to make holes on the box to put the bush, because let me change its transparency. We have to put a Control 8, control a bush here, so it make a hole. First we are going to make a hole on this side and the opposite side, then we will make bush and put it here. So let's see Control 7. Okay, Control 8, this one. Now at that time we are going to sketch on this plane, on this face, on the plane. Point, find the center point. Here is the center point. Okay, smart dimension. From here to the bottom is 102.5. Okay, and from here to here is 97.50. Okay, skip 102.5 is the height. 102.5. Exit sketch. Open. This side sketch. Control 8. We want to make a hole. This height is 102.5. Okay, and this hole is going to be, let me check, assembly control 7. This hole, evaluate tab, measure, and this hole, its dia is 15 mm, so that's easy. 15 mm, 15, 15 and 5 mm, 20 mm. Okay, features extrude cut, control 7, we are going to through all board. The hole is done, control S to save it. Now close the box. Now you can see the holes. Now we need to make the bush a new part, and we are going to make the bush on top plane. First of all, make two circles. Bush is really easy, 20 mm and 15 mm, and we are going to extrude it up to 10 and plus to 12 mm, and okay. Now sketch on the top face, make a circle, and make a circle of small dia. Sketch small dimension. This is going to be 30 mm. Features extrude boss base, and it's going to be 5 mm, and okay. Control S, and this is our bush for the hole. And if I want to change its color, I will do it later. Now change its transparency, assembly tab, and insert component, and here's the bush. Now mate, this is the hole, and this is the hole. Okay, the face and the bush head, control 7. Okay, now you can delete this sketch 1. Now our bush is done. Okay, we need two bushes, so press control and extend it. Now we are going to move on this side. Mate, this is the hole, this is the bush. Click on this, flip mate, and okay. Now take your bush out, select the face, rotate it, and select the face. Okay, now control 7 and escape. Control 8. Now you can see this bush and the workpiece has a small distance. Control 7. Now we need the pins. Change transparency. Our workpiece is placed on the base of the box, but it can move on right, left, back side, and front side. So we need pins to fix it. So for the pin, first of all, select this face and control 8, sketch. Here is the find the center point. Okay, one pin here, and find the midpoint, one pin here. Okay, I have made this point wrong, so delete this. Find the midpoint. Okay, now delete this one. Smart dimension, let's find the distance between these two is 90 mm. Okay, and the height from the origin or the top or the bottommost is 15 mm. Okay, 15 and 90 mm. So escape, done. 90 and 15. Open part, this face, sketch, control 8. Two holes, we are going to make two holes, one and the two. Escape, select, press control and select the two. and equal. The distance between these two is 90. Skip. Select the center, press Control and select the center of another one, and it's horizontal. Now, from the origin, this one is 15 mm. Now it's time to check whether it's in center or not. So it's not in the center. 45. Now it's done. Um, this one is going to be 50 from here. Okay, smart dimension from the bottom line 15 and 7.5. 7.5. So no, this is going to be 10 mm. Yes, 10 mm or 10 mm. That's okay. And this 15 mm is going to be 18 mm. Okay, that's all. Control 7 for isometric view. Now we are going to cut, extrude cut, and this is going to be through all and okay. Now why I made the distance 18, that's why if I made the distance 15, then this circle or this hole is going to start from here. So that's the reason. Control S to save it. Now close. Yes, I want to change in assembly. Now it's done. I can delete this sketch too, and let me save it. Control S, and it's going to be assembly one. Save. Now we are going to make the pin new part, and this pin is really simple. um, yeah, we can select any one of the plane, top plane. We have made the hole of 10 mm, so it should be of 10 mm, and we are going to extrude it up to 10 mm. Yes, no, 12 mm. Okay, sketch one more circle of little more dia. 15 mm is too much, I think. Features extrude, and how much we have to extrude, let's check. Skip. How much we have to extrude from this assembly we can find. Here's the assembly, and let's select the top plane, control it. How much we have to extrude we can find by value tab measure from here to here. um Point to point distance. Okay, again try from this point to this point. um Normal distance is dx is 15 mm, so that's this distance should be of 15 mm. Yes, so let's extrude it up to 15 mm. Control 7, and we are going to our pin. Let's open it. It's going to be extrude 15 mm. 15 mm, or no, I'm going to extrude it up to 15 mm, and okay. This extrude was is going to be extrude up to only 10 mm, and okay. Now next is plate, or you can use a chamfer. Chamfer this, not the face, and 1 mm, that's okay. And here chamfer this one 1 mm. No, I'm going to use here 1.5 mm. And flit, not the linear pattern, flit at the sharp edge, and it's going to be 1 mm only. Control 7 for isometric view. Control S, it's the 4 bottom pins. Let's close it. Change its transparency. Assembly tab, insert component. Here's our pin. Okay, one more thing. I used to make parts as per need. Okay, I don't used to make the parts full, then going to be assemble them. So that's my style. Let's make it for parts made first one and this one, and it's going to be hide inside the box. Okay, the hole and flip. Okay, now we are going to move this side. Okay, from here we have the hole and the pin and okay. Okay, you are going to learn one more thing. Just wait a minute. Select this and mate. Okay, now you can close this. Now, where is the two pins? These two are here, but the other two is just glued inside the workpiece. So we have to take it outside. We will do it, but wait. Now, here is our pin. Again, we are going to select the mate. That's the face. Control 7. Um, Escape. First, I'm going to change its transparency. Let's make it easy. Mate, this is the face and rotate it. This is the face. Okay, done. That's the face and this one. Okay, es- wait a minute. Here is our first pin. Let's take it here. Control 7. We are going to zoom it and okay, that's okay. We are going to move here. Here is one pin, but the other one is not here. So click on this, change its transparency. Now you can find here is the pin. Just take it outside of your box. Okay, that's all done. Now we need to change its transparency so we can meet the pin. That's the face. Rotate it. That's our head face. Okay. Now select the pin. Rotate your part and the face. And okay. Now escape to exit from the meet. Now control 7. These two side is done. One side. Okay, one more thing. Control 8. Let's see. There's the gap. So we need to fill this gap. Open part. We have extruded 13. Now make it of 15 mm and just save and change in assembly. Now you can see this is the pin. It's of perfect size. Now we need to put two pins, one here and one here to stop the movement right and left. Control 7. This okay. Control Z. Change its transparency only. Now mm, Control 8. We have to find the distance from here to here. Um, for this, I'm going to use evaluate tab, measure. Let's find a point from here to here. Let's see which one is the distance. Normal distance here is normal distance, that is 30 mm. So, but DZ is 50.753. So I guess the distance should be of 50 mm. Now let's check how much it's 75 or 50. DZ, where's DZ 50 mm? So that must be of 50 mm. Now make a second pin. Okay, one more thing before starting our drawing. Control 7. This way, Control 8. Where we are going to put the pin, we are going to put pin here. Sketch point in the y-axis from here to here distance 46, so we are going to put the pin at 50 mm height. 50 mm height. Discard. Control 7. New part. First of all, we are going to make top plane. We are going to make the pin from circle, and at that time we are going to use this pin of 20 mm and extrude it up to 10 mm. 10 or 8 mm. 8 mm is okay. Now here we are going to use hexagon, 6 sides, smart dimension. This side is of 15 mm. I guess that's okay. Features, extrude boss base, and it's going to be 50 mm. Okay, now this is done. Let's flit 1 mm. Okay, make a chamfer here. Chamfer 1.5. Okay, and this ways it's going to be chamfer but of 1 mm. Okay, control S to save it, and that's pin 2. Now save it, open the box to make the whole sketch. Control 8. This is of 20 mm and its height is 50 mm, and it's going to be extrude cut through all. And let's save it. Save, and yes. Now change its transparency. Assembly, insert component. We need the pin 2. Let's make it a copy. Mate. Here's the hole, and here's our pin. Okay, we can take it here. Now for the second, control 7. From here, here is the hole, and okay. Control, not the control, change its transparency. Mate this face and this face. Okay. Oh, that's it has short length. Okay, we can change it. Here's the face, and here is our pin. Okay, okay. Now control 8. No, control 7. Control 8. No, it has a perfect length. That's our pin from the wall till the workpiece. So that's when its height is okay. Now all the degrees of freedom are fulfilled. Control 7. This workpiece can't move on toward this wall because of the two pins that is opposite to these pins, and it's not move toward this side because of these two pins. Then there are two more possibilities towards the right and towards the left, but there are two pins that will hold it. Now we need to make the cover of this box, so change its appearance. Open part, we are going to make the cover. Control 7. mm, so let's select this right side, sketch. Control 8. And what we are going to do, circle from the corner rectangle. mm, let's make a rectangle. Smart dimension, this is of height 10 from here to Here distance is 5 mm. From here to the corner is 5 mm. From here to here is, let's make it of 7.5 mm. Now control 7 and we are going to extrude cut um top, not the cage. We are going to blind. It's 184. Let's make it of 190, or not a 190. That's going to be 184, or up to this control 7 up to the vertex, up to the surface, not the vertex, up to the surface till here. And okay, this has been cut. Now what is the dimensions? Control 8. It's 10. One more thing I need. Added sketch. The length 310 by 10. 310 by 10. Okay. Control 7. 310 by 10. And from here to here distance is 110 by 10. Okay. Control S. Top plane. Center rectangle. This side is 110, and this is going to be 125. Okay, not the 125, let's make it of 100. Features extrude up to 10 mm. And okay, now control S, that's the cover. Now let's see in the assembly what's going to be inside component, and here's the cover. Okay, that's 310, I think so. Edit sketch 310. Control S, edit sketch 110, no, 150. Let's save it, change in the assembly. Now mate this one and the bottom face. Okay, control 7. Now this face and this one, control 7. Now it is moving. Now its length is little small, control 8. If it's come till here, then we have to change its dimension. Edit sketch, it's going to be 175. Let's check it. Enter. Okay, we need little much more. Edit sketch 225, because if it's coming outside of the box, then it's good. This will help in opening and closing of the cover. Control 7. And here we have done with our box jig. So let's change its appearance. Copy appearance and paste on it. Copy appearance and paste. Okay, body, face, yes, body. Okay, the box and cover of same. Now bush is going to be made of brass polish burst. Okay, and its color is going to be mm, appearance. It has two colors. Dominant color is going to be black. Okay, and this one is going to be this one. And okay, yes, I want to change bush. Now the pin, open pin one, and it's going to be made of iron. Appearance, and here we are going to use the two pins. Open, change its appearance, and we are going to make it of all done. Control 7. Now you can see this cover will open like this, and our workpiece will put on the box. Then these 2 and 2 4 and 2 6 pins will be put in the box. Then we will put this workpiece, and this bush will guide the drill bit to make the hole on workpiece. So that's the jig, box jig that we have done in this tutorial. Hope you will understand and how to model the box jig in SolidWorks. And I will like if you search about the jig, that will help you to understand what's the jig and what's the function of the jig. So that's all for this tutorial. Hope you will subscribe to the station and like the tutorial. Thank you.